So we made it to the other side?
Yep.
We are the proverbial chicken. We are the proverbial chicken. Oh, yeah, that tends to happen. That happens to the best of us.
You ever just, like, try to beat up a dog but then explode?
No, wait! No, I'm sorry, my brain's processing the hypothetical. Have you ever tried to beat up a dog?
But then you explode.
No!
But then you explode. But then you explode.
Honestly, yeah, I think anyone that abuses dogs, they should have a chip installed in the dog that makes you both explode.
Oh, but I'm not talking like a normal dog. I'm talking like a weird alien dog that's kind of not really even a dog.
You don't say!
I could vibe to this. Hell yeah. This is the best elevator music I've ever heard.
Yeah, it doesn't have GLaDOS in your ear saying like, wow, you're fucking adopted, what a loser, take the L, you're a fucking loser, man.
Whilst it is true, you don't have to bring it up.
Imagine if Shell was just like broke character for a second. It was like, whilst true, you're being kind of a dick right now.
So, you know, we fix shoes. And in order to collect your shoes, you need a ticket. Because if you don't have a ticket, then how am I meant to find your fucking shoes?
Yeah.
Because, you know, at the end of the ticket is a digit, like from 1 to 9. And it's got like a whole string of numbers. Like it's a 6-digit number. And we use that number to sort your shoes. So, for example, if it has 1 to 3, you put it in one cupboard. If it has 3 to 5, you put that in a different cupboard, and so on and so forth, until all the cupboards have numbers on them. And so, when someone rocks up without their ticket, all of a sudden we have to look through 150 pairs of shoes individually to match their name and number with their ticket. And normally that's not a problem. We tell the customer, cool, you don't have your ticket, that's fine, we can still find your shoes, but it'll take me about 20 minutes. Because because I'm working here by myself. I can't just not serve customers while I look for your shoes, especially when the last thing I told you before giving you your ticket was, this is your collection ticket, don't lose it or I can't give you back your shoes.
Exactly.
But I think they're crazy. If we stay put, someone is bound to come and rescue us. Right?
Unlikely.
You should kill him. You should die.
I never was good with peer pressure.
Anyways, this lady was really fucking rude though. She's like, 20 minutes? That's absurd. They're my shoes. I'm entitled to my shoes.
I'm entitled to my shoes.
And I'm like, yeah, of course you're entitled to your shoes.
You have the right to shoes.
It's like, yeah, of course. You are entitled to your shoes. They are your shoes. But if you don't have your ticket, it makes it hard for me to find your shoes because I still need to serve customers. I'm working by myself. I still need to fix shoes. I still need to change batteries. And it takes me a good 15-20 minutes to find your shoes if you don't have a ticket. And sorry, if you can't make my life more easy, then I'm not going to make your life more easy.
Exactly. This is nice background music though for the story.
I didn't say it like that. All I said to her was just like, look, you know, I got 150 pairs of shoes back here. I still need to serve customers. It's going to take me about 20 minutes. Well, I'm just going to wait right here then. Okay,
that was always allowed.
Yeah, which is how I replied. I was just like, yeah, sure, you're more than welcome to wait, but I'm just going to let you know, if you don't have your ticket, finding your shoes is what I like to call a low priority task. Which means...
That's really good. I like the way of handling that.
Which means that I'm still going to serve customers whilst looking for your shoes. And she was like, oh, well, fine, just be quick about it. Is there a way? Can I come and help you? And like, as I said, I'm in like an island shop, and you're not meant, there's power tools and all sorts of like dangerous things back here, so I'm not meant to have customers behind the counter. So obviously I tell her, no, you can't help me. And she's like, well, let me finish my sentence then. I want to give you a description of my shoes.
A description?
And I'm like, cool, yeah, that could help.
Yeah.
Give me a description of your shoes. They're black boots.
Yeah, okay, that honestly, that really narrows it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've ever... Dear listener, I'm not sure if you've ever been outside and touched
Dear
grass.
listener, I like that. I'm
not sure if you've ever been outside or touched grass before in your life. But, when next time you do go outside, if that is a thing that you do, have a look around and just get back to me about how many black shoes you see whilst you're out there.
Especially in Australia. Like, Melbourners tend to wear, like, a lot of black.
Black leather shoes are just a very common shoe color because black leather is just nice, robust, easy to maintain, looks good pretty much no matter what you do with it. It's just a really popular color. Like 90% of any given... I think there's a shotgun in there.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're right.
90% of shoes are just black leather because it's just a really good material to work with. And they look nice.
Alright, let's go.
So I just look her and go, thank you. That doesn't really help, but thank you.
No.
I didn't say that to her, obviously.
Yeah, no, you're trying to retain some level of, like, humanity.
Yeah, I'm just like, alright, cool, I'll get started. So I start looking for her shoes and I'm at it for like, I'm at it for a little bit and a customer comes up to the table and they're like just this old fuddy-duddy customer who's trying to get a key for their car. And I kind of know that they're just going to talk me around in circles for fucking ages and I kind of know that they're not going to buy a car key. But if they did, it would have been a $250 profit and I can't let that go.
Yeah, exactly.
But normally, if I can tell that it's not going to go anywhere, I kind of just try and wrap up the conversation as quick as I can. But I'll let this guy just talk me around in circles because I was like, haha, fuck this lady, she can just wait. So I just sat there and just let him talk me around in circles, and he's there for like 10 minutes. And I'm just really politely nodding away, smiling and going, yeah, well, that's how it is with these things. And then I just repeat myself 10 times because they're not quite getting the picture. And then he finally goes, and another lady approaches the counter after I'm finished after I've looked for the shoes a little bit more and can't find them because, you know, she hasn't got a fucking ticket. And this old lady comes up and she's like, oh, hello dearie, have you been served? Talking to the other lady.
Yeah.
And she just kind of looks at me and goes, yes, but I think I'm in the naughty corner right now.
Naughty corner.
And the old lady's like, oh, okay then. And I'm like, cool. What can I do for you? And she's looking for a watch band.
Yeah.
And the old ladies, they don't know anything about watch bands. So I sit there and I walk them through all the watch bands and which ones fit, which ones don't fit, blah, 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 how long it will take. I'm taking my time once again. I'm spending like 10 minutes with this lady. And I start looking for her shoes again. I find them, but I pretend I don't find them. Because once again, this lady was a bitch. I think you need to find a thing to put in there, maybe.
Like a valve?
Yeah, like a tap. Oh, there it is.
Wait, not this
one. Oh no,
one.
that one's attached.
Yeah, you gotta find one that's not attached.
It could be red. It's probably red.
Probably, but I haven't seen it anywhere here. Maybe I'm meant to leave this room and go back the way I came.
They tend to put the
in the same room?
Or at least adjacent.
Adjacent.
So it wouldn't be somewhere too tricky.
Even here. Oh wait, no. Okay.
Oh, this looks like progress. Anyways, I found her shoes, but I kind of just sneak them back in the cupboard and just pretend that I haven't found them. Anyways, the most perfect thing happens next. Just as I do that, another customer approaches the counter. Oh, hi, I'm just here to pick up my shoes. Oh, do you have your ticket? Yes, here it is. Yes, oh, wonderful. I'll be back in a moment. I get their ticket, I look at their number, I go to the appropriate cabinet. It's the first shoe in the pile. I grab the shoes,
nice.
I give it back to the customer. It takes less than 10 seconds.
And that's good customer service right there.
Yeah, just, here you go, here's your shoes, have a lovely day. Oh, have I paid for it? Yep, they're all paid for, have a great day. Oh, thank you. The service here is always so good. Thanks, buddy.
Always so good.
Thanks, buddy. See you next time. The lady's still waiting for her shoes. And she's just watched that entire thing. Anyways, I faff around in the cabinets pretending to search for another couple minutes, and then I'm like, alright, she can have her shoes back now.
Yeah.
So I go to the cabinet.
Played this game long enough.
So I go to the cabinet, I get back her shoes. Normally I wouldn't do this, because like normally I'm in really busy stores where it's just, if I do that, then I would just get so far behind in my work that I'd never be able to catch up. But today, or for this day, I was working in our slowest store. I've already finished all my jobs for the day, so all I had to do was man the counter, so I was quite happy to fuck around with this lady.
Yeah.
But anyway, I could finally give her back her shoes, and I just put it on the table and go, found them. Just so you know for next time, bring your ticket for nice and speedy service. And then I give her a little lecture about the importance of her ticket and stuff. And at this point, she was fairly humbled, and she was like, okay, sorry, I'll get my ticket next time.
That's good.
And I just kind of smile sweetly at her and go, do you need a bag for that? And she's like, no, it's okay. Have they been paid for? Let me look at the ticket.
Let me look at the ticket.
Yep, that's been paid for. Bye.
What a great story. That was just an amazing, amazing story. I'm not sure if I've told this story on Game and Chat, but did you want to take over for a second?
Oh, if you'd like.
Because I'm having immense difficulty finding this valve. So I used to go to film school, and there was a lot of things that I could say about this film school, both positive and negative, but mainly negative. And there was like one particular student there who was like well respected, but for some reason just really had it out for me and would like constantly like just like criticize me over like the dumbest things. Like I can't think of any like really good examples off of the top of my head. However, he reprimanded me over this like really dumb incident where because like a lot of the higher up students for some reason didn't like me very much. So they gave me like the crap jobs. Like I'd be slate on the film set, or I would be like be involved in the catering, or I would be nothing directly related to the film set, like filming themselves. Like I wasn't sound, I wasn't cameraman, I wasn't acting in it, I wasn't assistant director or or continuity, anything good. So on this one, my job was to take care of the equipment. They went to a park, dropped me off to just keep an eye on the equipment while they go somewhere else and film.
Yep.
And I'm just sitting there in the sun for like an hour, nothing really going on. But I'm keeping an eye on the equipment, and then the guy that I mentioned, who has it out for me, like walked over to me and like reached over to like grab a bike from the prop section, and I looked up, I looked up from my phone, saw it was him, and I looked back down at my phone because I'm just like, oh, it's just our assistant director, right?
Yep.
He later reprimanded me because he's like, oh, I could have been anyone. You weren't paying attention, Mitchell. You weren't, like, keeping an eye on the stuff that we told you to keep an eye on. And it's just like, you left me to do nothing. Literally nothing.
What are you talking about? You're looking after the equipment.
Yeah,
that's important.
I'm looking.
I'm joking. Yeah, it's shit.
I'm looking after the equipment, and I think I'm doing that to the best of my ability, but apparently not, because I looked at my phone for 5 seconds.
How dare you?
Right? Anyway, so I get in trouble with our teacher because, like, the teacher's like, oh, this person said that you were doing a bad job on set and you're not good at paying attention to things, and, like, that was going on my, like, report of just, like, how I work with others and all that stuff. So that sucked. But then, we went to a film camp, and, there was a whole new group of students that were coming in, new year. Like, I was in my 3rd year, they were first years. And they're not they haven't been like tainted by like any opinions about me from the older students or anything like that. So when I was like sort of supervising their set, and I was like reminding them of a bunch of stuff of like what to do, like stuff that they would forget. And then it got to the bit at the end where it's just like, oh, talk about how well people worked on your film set. And the guy who really, really hated me was forced to listen to how good I was on set, how like helpful I was, how I reminded people to turn off the lights when they weren't being used, how I reminded people to check the continuity, to make sure the slate was kept up to date, and all that kind of stuff. All this positive shit. And the guy who hates me is just like forced to stand there and go, okay.
Oh, I guess this place is occupied. Goodbye.
But isn't that funny?
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm just standing there kind of like smirking to myself, just kind of like, this is awesome. I'm not saying I'm like a flawless person. I definitely did make mistakes, but I feel like a lot of the time people would exaggerate the things that I did wrong, like on purpose, because they didn't like me. You know what? Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm sure you've run into people like that yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's been through something like that. You're not special.
You're not. Both you and Casey have said that.
Just very-
I know. Do you watch Game & Chat? Were you watching the episode where he said that?
No. I don't watch my own content.
I don't think I'm special. Everyone's just like, you're not special,
you're
Mitchell.
very
I know.
special.
Hey, now hang on a second. Hang on. I'm not special. Wait a minute.
See, I told you.
Damn it!
I'm getting into the women's restroom whether I like it or not.
By force!
What the cis people think the trans people are
Yeah,
like.
well, what cis people think versus what actually happens, which is go in, pee, leave.
This isn't working.
Imagine. Fuck.
This isn't. Why is this not? I don't get it. Why is
Gordon
this not
Freeman
working?
really desperately needs to piss, so he's like repeatedly throwing grenades at the door to the restroom. That's really funny. Hopefully we've been recording this entire time, because I would feel so bad. I remember that one time I wasn't recording during a... Like, I invited 5 people into the Discord call, and we played a really good, like, game of Jackbox for, like, a solid 3 hours, and I'm like, that was really fun. And then I go to check the screen recording software, and it turns out that I hit the record button for a test recording, right, before the thing, and then when I hit the... I thought I had hit the button again to stop the recording, but I forgot to stop the recording. So when I hit the button to start the recording, I actually stopped it and didn't get any of our play session.
Oof, that sucks, buddy.
And when I realized, I was like, I have to tell, like, all 5 of my co-hosts that we just wasted time.
Ah, shit.
But what is it you like to say?
I'm getting shot at.
That time spent with friends is not time wasted.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
A little gay, but like sounds like something.
Hang
I'd
on a
say.
second. You are gay.
I never said I wasn't.
I know, but like, why would you criticize me for sounding gay?
I'm not.
Why would you criticize me for sounding fake and gay?
I never said fake. I just said gay.
You think I'm fake, though.
I mean,
Oh my god,
whilst I didn't say that, it's probably true.
when we were in the elevator, Amy's wearing this, like, really pretty crystal. Is there, like, an origin story to that, or?
My friend Alex gave it to me.
Oh, that's awesome. For, like, a birthday present, or?
No, he just gave it to me. He gives people things.
Awesome. I asked her, I said, do you believe in crystals? And she replies, I believe they are a thing that exists. And you knew what I meant, though.
Am I wrong though?
You know, you're 100% right. You are always right. As a woman, you're always right.
I thrive on this positive attention.
You do.
I found a thing. Oh, we're just fucking
Back. Damn, it's the fucking scarecrow again. Cool. Call it.
Well, we're not there. Yeah, I said almost.
All right, yeah, but it's a loading screen, so
You're
it's
a
like
loading
it's close.
screen.
I'm not a loading screen. We've talked about this. I mean, okay, I did have a phase where I identified as a loading screen for like
Are we seriously back? No, we're not.
2 months.
Big
Yeah,
golden
this
foot.
this is one of those games where it's like you reach a new area, but it's so similar to the previous area that you don't think you've made progress.
Well, for the moment, it gets a lot more varied later.
Oh yeah, it gets so varied. The cliffs and the freaking Zen. I haven't even gotten to Zen yet.
Zen has had a major workover in this
Oh yeah,
version.
no, because what the creators said that like in the original game, Zen was the part that was most criticized by like fans of the original Half-Life.
Oh,
It's
he's
like
making a friend.
that is not a friend. That is like a foe.
Aw.
If I had ever seen, if that is a foe, if ever I did see one, I've never met one before. Everyone's really nice to me, actually.
I could go for
I
that.
have a lot
You
of friends.
literally were just having us talking about a story about a foe that you had.
You're right. There actually, I've had many foes, but I want to believe that like I like to hype myself up and pretend that people like me, even when they don't. It's just like you're just responding to the things you want me to say, not the things I'm actually saying. Yes, I would like an omelet.
No, bad word of gone. Stop being a slave.
You're a slave
I'm
to
gonna-
the
I'm
game
gonna
and chat
end
crew
your slavehood. Your
by
slave-
killing them.
Yeah, well, they're not slaves anymore.
I While true.
Rude. Ah, beans.
Have I ever told you how great I think you are?
No.
Like, you are amazing. Like, you are beautiful, you're smart, you're funny. Sometimes I just look at my co-host Amy and I just think like, God, I would absolutely love to like peel off her skin and wear her.
Like a
I
suit,
want,
right?
yeah, I want to make my own Amy suit, like that I could wear and be Amy.
Look, I support this fully.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
You're
fully. I'm into this.
you are a supporter of skin suit rights. Everyone should be allowed to make their own skin suit.
I'm coming.